And so I'm back. So I just taped it up. I guess I could have recorded it and sped it up, but you don't need to watch me tape up the edges. And I chose to do it because I already had the pencil there, so I might as well leave a clean edge. So today I'm going to start with some marks. And I also need, and I've been showing off these new, they're new to me. Some of you might, oh yeah, I already got those like 5 years ago or whatever. We're all different. And this is the water-soluble, extra soft water-soluble oil pastel from Aquarelle. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So what I'm thinking is, if I want to go mostly blue in the remaining stages, which I have phthalo blue, teal, I'm going to tone it down if I need to, if I choose to, with probably some yellow oxide, and I'll just put that there. And of course I want to use black. I'm going to just use this fluid black because I can just use tiny little drops. I'm really learning to minimize don't overdo it with the amount of paint I think I need for an art journaling page. And of course titanium white. And one of my favorite neutrals is unbleached titanium, Liquitex Basics. A great paint to practice with. I don't think I want to use any other colors except these and black and white. Learning from my previous series, a minimal palette. So I'll show you some of the collage papers that I've selected. This was the copper pipe, dipped in white paint, put it all across my jelly plate, let it dry, put a layer of black on, and lifted it with newsprint. So it's really cool, very tight, so the energy is high, and it's amazing just with dots, dots and circles, the energy you can create. Here's that vellum paper again. The same with yellow oxide and some free writing on there. I think this will go really well with that, along with some neutral. I've got the same with stamped. This is my wonderful circles stamper, dipped in black, and I use the fluid, and then of course sprinkled, just to add that bit of texture. Don't think, and here I am going yellow, and yet I've brought out the blue. So I don't know if I'm going to start with this and then go blue. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't want to plan ahead. I just want to let it take me on a little journey. Here's some tracing paper. Okay, it's very thin. It's pretty delicate. I'm really loving the toughness of the deli paper, along with its transparency. And okay. Oh, this is the parchment tracing paper. You can hear it's really tough, but really transparent as well. And I just might use some text. This was a ghost print of that. And I think that's it. So I'm just going to start. So I'm going to stop talking now so then I can speed up just a little bit what I'm going to be doing. Ooh. Okay. This is quite the scene. Oh. No, I don't like that. I don't like any of it. I might not even show this one. Okay. Blue. Oh yeah, that's way better. I don't even want that yellow in there. No, I don't even like it now. This is cool. Or, yeah. Oh. This isn't a very good one at all. I don't like it. No. That's way better. Ugly, ugly. It's so good and ugly. Or, yeah. Put that up there. Let's put yeah, it's ugly. But I will work through it though. Yep. Okay, there's that. There's this, which is sort of cool. Okay. Let's just cover that whole area. I need a wider piece. Don't want any of that. I want some of that. Okay. Just trim it a little. Yeah, just nice. It's okay, dude. We're almost done. And so I'm doing a voiceover now for this section. And as I come to the finishing stage of this page, I just wanted to explain to you, even though the first part of the video was live narration, which I love. And I don't know about you, but I love all the crinkling sounds of the paper and everything as I'm making it. So I don't like to do complete, have a silent video and do a voiceover. It takes away the, I don't know, the feeling of mixed media, I guess. So as it says right there, I'm still wanting a blue. And that deli paper piece with the hexagons is such a wonderful transparent piece of collage, but it just didn't seem to fit. Mostly because it was already, the pattern was too busy for what it needed, I believe. And I had this blue page fixed in my head, and I still am exploring Prussian blue, cobalt blue, cerulean blue. There's so many different blues to use together, and warm and cool. That's what I think I'm going for. So rewatching this video helps me clarify what I'm doing in my process, because of course when you're right in the middle of it, you can't step far enough away to see it clearly, and that's all part of the learning process and evolving your art. So I love the art journal for this, and that's why I am showing you, even if something goes awry, I'm gonna just show what I do with that. And you want to think too, I was thinking about this, do I want to, in my art journal, save everything? I don't know, because the true purpose of doing mixed media, abstract mixed media layering, I've called it so many it's different combinations, but it has to do with mixed media, abstract, and transparent layers. And that is what I'm after. And that's what my art process is all about. I don't know about you. Please leave a comment. And I have to catch up with my video strip here and finish up. So again, I'm thinking more layering without totally obliterating the underlayer of the blues. And now it's starting to move forward. And please stay to the end. I know I didn't talk a lot about that during the video, but if you are liking this content and enjoying my art journey that I'm sharing with you, please leave a comment, subscribe, hop over to the Facebook group. And I am in the middle of, as I've said before, of a big course, and I will be, that's my goal, I believe, art course and more, who knows. But I do want to grow this channel and grow my art, my own art journaling, courses, all of it. So stay tuned. So in the end, I thought, well, I love my circles. And that little piece that went across again, I've got to make some more of it. So now I'm finding my own voice in the collage papers that I'm creating. And I love that. It was just so subtle. And as you can see, but my hand expressions when I'm creating. So it was a very warm piece of blue, and the upper layers are very cool. And why I chose, now I could have used black there. I could have used a lighter blue, maybe a turquoise, and that's what I ended up using. Now, leaving that singular organic shape, when I look at it now, and this is only hindsight, right? I think I liked it better when it was just that one shape there. Now, of course, this is continuing that horizontal feel, but now that I've had a peek at both, that's sort of cool too. But I like the singular, more of that organic formation of those dots. So this is pretty cool. And then, of course, making some more lines. That was a very strong, the Prussian blue is what I use. And I will leave the colors in the video description, so don't forget to check those out. But what started as a yellow page, or possible yellow, I think I want to let go and follow that road next time. And so our intentions, you don't want it to be so fixed. And because who knows what I could have discovered going that route, even though my intention was, okay, I wanted a blue page. But, here we are. There's so many possibilities. But what we're digging for is our authentic marks, shapes, things that, art elements that really speak to us. Now, see, that's that handcrafted, I don't know, it didn't really go because it didn't appear handcrafted at all. It wasn't the feeling that I was looking for. And of course, I didn't choose it. So I'll use it on another page. So here comes my wonderful pens that I love. And the page being a little more on the cool side, I use silver, and I love using circles within circles on top of a ghost print of hexagon shapes with a multitude of other layers using my jelly plate printer. So if you're interested in how, now I'm not gonna go off to another tangent of jelly plate printing, but it is a really fast and effective way to make amazing collage papers that speak to you. So especially if you do marks like this on top of them, you can use it as a background starter. Multi-layered, and that's the key here. So that piece would have looked cool too, because it's my style, I believe. I left it not on there, but I think I might, and leave it a square because it's different from the rest of the circles. And of course I do my little splash, and right here I'm searching for something. Oh, I'm just searching for that one more element, and you know what? It didn't need it. Oh, I see. Yes. Sometimes when I start cutting up the paper, the polygon shapes or whatever start making me think of those vessels or boats or whatever, but I didn't like it because it was too recognizable. See, that would have worked okay, but see, it's too light. See how the eye stays there and it doesn't move around? So the contrast was too high. Now, if I came in with a glazing layer on top of that, that would have been cool. So many choices. So echoing that same beautiful piece, it was like a heavy newsprint page that I just hand painted with my brayer with several layers of blue. And then I'm still on that, and no, isn't going to work. Nope. And I prefer more abstract, even though I sort of went with, now I'm playing around with scale, so size. And basically what you see here, except for, except for that blue strip that I have not glued in yet, it stays this way. And really liking that I didn't put that in. You can sort of go over the top in it represents something, but it pushes the viewer too much, where my goal is more ambiguous, leaving it more open in abstract forms. And then what it needed was some words, so I used a silver pen and put those, I think the best spot was underneath the row of circles, white on black. And when you're doing something else, when you're coming to the end, it just needed some text. And I could have searched around. I could have had some text ready to go. And that's another thing. See, that would have been just too much. See how the eye stays up there? So bring down the contrast. So I just ended up splashing a little bit here with my dots. And what I do is the first words that come to mind when I'm doing a page, those are the ones I choose. And peace and light. That's all it's about. Peace, love, and light, really. I might even add that. But right now, coming to the end of the little splash, and I'm really amazed as to, with the different consistencies of paint, how the splash changes. So it's so cool. And then when I just took away a little bit of the water from that brush, and it's sort of over, so I didn't want anything down there. So there's a lot of, yeah. So I put those in, ruined it. No. And then I just scraped through it with my awl. Now the blue's a lot stronger. I might even take that back, but for now it's going to dry lighter, and it looks okay because I have the page right here beside me as I'm talking about it. And I notice the coolness of the Prussian blue up there needed to be down below a little bit, just like a glaze. And I just use water because it's just such a thin layer that I'm putting on. Yes, I've used the thin mediums. And now we're drying and finishing up. So I hope you enjoyed this page. And that was quite the change it went through, right? But these are the ones we learn the most from. And definitely I'm going to write those notes to remember, to remind myself what I started with. And of course I have my video, but not everybody's videoing their process. But I will write yellow underneath and all of those things that I've stated in this video, look fors and what to do next time. And that's how we develop our art process, and I call it one layer at a time. And I hope you join me, follow along, create along with me, and stay tuned. I don't know when my things will be out, still working on them, and I will see you in the next video. So take care, happy creating, and I will see you soon.